I saw the new Nosferatu movie last night. This video is not a review of the movie itself. You can find a link to that video in the description. Please go check that out to hear my thoughts on the actual movie. This video is a breakdown of the look and aura of Bill Skarsgård's Count Orlok in the film. The 1922 Nosferatu look has now survived for over a century, and the Max Schreck costume and makeup of Orlok still sends a shiver down my spine every time I see it. The superior movie monster's litmus test to me is that when the smoke and mirrors are taken away, the actual monster itself still looks scary. After seeing the new Nosferatu, I realized that Bill Skarsgård's Orlok neither holds a candle to the original Orlok, nor does he claim a stake in the movie Monsters Hall of Fame. During the build-up to the movie, you only see Orlok in shadows and shrouded in mystery. I love this marketing technique for Nosferatu, and even though I wish the end result earned the hype, in an era where you already know everything about a movie before it comes out, it was refreshing to see a movie secret hidden till you go see the actual movie itself. Nosferatu is a Dracula ripoff. So before we get to Bill's Orlok in the film, let's look at some famous vampiric movie monsters to compare. The classic, the OG, and in my opinion the best, is Bela Lugosi's 1931 Dracula. He is a gentleman's vampire, well-dressed, good-mannered, and mischievous in his evil, making his magnetism a strange seduction till his final form is revealed. I respect Christopher Lee's many versions of Count Dracula, and I am lukewarm on Gary Oldman's Dracula. It's very theatrical and a bit too weird for my taste, but I understand why some people like it. The more recent Dracula, from The Last Voyage of Demeter and the Nick Cage Renfield Dracula, are pretty discardable. The Last Voyage's Dracula is just like any other movie monster, and then the Nick Cage version just basically plays it for laughs. So it is more funny than scary. Now, how does the new Nosferatu look compare to the classics and the OG Nosferatu? Not very favorably. For most of the movie, he's dressed in these nobleman robes which are tame and unremarkable. He also has a hat that he only really wears during his introduction scene. He is incredibly bony, somewhere between Christian Bale in The Machinist and Dr. Olivia Pierce from the 2016 Doom video game. Bony villains can work as good movie monsters, although it is an uphill climb, like the asset from The Shape of Water, for example. He is drooping or standing still in most of his scenes, again, both poses that don't scream menace. Orlok's face and skin are not creepy standouts like the original, nor are they weirdly handsome like Lugosi. They're instead like a corpse. Robert Eggers, the director and writer, was going for a folk vampire look with his Orlok, and I respect him taking a different path, but it is not one that really builds up many scares. He has a drooping mustache that makes him look like a Bollywood movie villain. The mid-clothing, the weak stature, the corpse inspirations, all of these come together to produce a rather timid movie monster and a Nosferatu that deserved way better after such a long wait and for being done on this scale. Then there is the voice. The new Nosferatu voice is... At worst, it is comic. At worst, it is hilarious. There, I said it. Bill speaks in a very, very slow German/Prussian nobleman voice, but it is just that. The big scary thing about it, it's slow. There is no profound growl or whimper or mischief. It's just slow. After the introduction scene, the voice is at best unnoticeable and at worst a hindrance to the scares. Imagine hearing, "I will feast upon your blood," from a pale skinned, drooping bag of bones. Is it really scary? Not to say Orlok is completely scare free in the movie. There are a couple of powerful scares, but they are jump scares. The one good lingering subtle scare is before Nosferatu's full reveal. You see him in the shadows with his wolves, and the lighting and sound team up to make it a profound scare. But remember, lighting and sound don't pass our litmus test. They can make anything scary. This is my sweet boy Zord. Because of his black lab coat, I can also use light to make him look scary. Boom, there you go. Maybe you're not scared, but that is straight up heart attack inducing to a rat or a bag of treats. Speaking of, the final litmus test. For this, I won't even use vampires. I will use Bill Skarsgård's other much better movie monster, Pennywise. Lots of effects and sound design are used to make Pennywise scary in It Chapter 1 and 2. But remember the scenes when it is just Pennywise? Take it all away. I'm still scared shitless of Pennywise. When you take it all away from Orlok in 2024's Nosferatu, I'm not scared at all. I am concerned. I would like to give him a sandwich and perhaps a nail clipper. These are my thoughts on the much anticipated look and feel of Orlok in the new Nosferatu movie. What did you think? Hope you liked this video. Hope you subscribe and stick around my channel.